Hi, this is Michael Ogechi Abbey with Enterprise Express Tax Systems. The topic that I want to talk about briefly today is security, securing the tax documents of our clients. And I'm also going to talk about how, rather give recommendations on what you, as the tax preparer, whether it's your business or your individual tax documents, what you ought to do to ensure that your documents are secure. So let's start off with the general. Over the last couple of years, hacking incidents uh, targeted at accounting companies, tax preparers, in general have gone up by a lot. I don't actually know the numbers and figures, but it's exponential. So much so that the IRS is very, very concerned about this. And as a matter of fact, what the IRS has does is they have some kind of a program where accounting companies, tax preparer companies have to show compliance with the IRS's security guideline in terms of securing taxpayer data. So that's how serious the IRS is actually taking it. All right. What should a tax company be doing, or what should they be able to present to you to show that they're securing your sensitive documents? Well, one thing is this: um, you want to ask your tax company, or whoever's in charge, what plans do they have? Do they have anything that's documented that shows that they have a data security plan? Okay. You also want to ask them what processes do they have to secure taxpayer or customer data. All right, and so, the IRS requires that all customer data is kept in locked file folders. Those file folders have to have keys and they cannot be left unattended at any time. The IRS also requires that access to any tax office that has taxpayer information, whether it's electronic or in paper format, the doors have to have locks. It cannot be left open or unattended. Every computer, for instance, has to have a security code. Um, the computers cannot be left open without passwords, for instance. So it's quite stringent. But more importantly, you really want to know what your tax company or your accounting company, what systems and processes that they have in place for security. The other thing that we also recommend is this. You can also devise your own secure methods of sharing information with your accountant or your CPA. For instance, you can have a one of the IT companies that has developed software for Drive, Google Drive. Microsoft has OneDrive. Apple has iCloud, I guess. And all of these have security passwords that can be enabled. They also have a function where you can share documents in a secure format. By that, what I mean is this. You as a client can share your tax documents on your folder with your CPA, your accounting company, and just give them a passcode with which they will open that. The other thing is this: a tax company generally is not supposed to send tax information like taxpayer returns via email without it being encrypted. Okay. When we send out documents via email using Adobe, for instance, we always make sure that it's encrypted and we use a two-step authentication process, meaning that we'll send you the document via email. We will send it as an attached encryptment Adobe document. We'll also send you a password through an alternate method of your choice. So that could be through a text, cell phone, or if you want us to give you a call and give you that password. So we'll do that. So it's a two-factor authentication, meaning that no one else will be able to have access to that document except you and, of course, your taxpayer. Um, Thirdly, ask questions. You're talking to your tax preparer company. If you're about to choose a company that will do your taxes, ask questions. Ask honest, direct questions. What processes do they have? That's very important. A company has to have security processes that are in place. Okay. Because what tends to happen is, as with any other kind of business, turnover can be slightly high sometimes. We might hire new employees, and if we do, we need to make sure that we train those employees in those processes. But if we don't have a process in place, then there's nothing to train on. Okay, so that's extremely important. Your data is our priority. It is our responsibility to make sure that your data is safe with us. But again, some of that responsibility also depends on you as well, by making sure that you ask the right questions. And if you're not satisfied, set up your own security process, like I just described, using sharing documents via your drive using a link, and that should suffice. So once again, I thought that was quite important to discuss as we enter the tax season. And of course, remember now that a lot of business is now being conducted online. So a lot more documents are being shared online as well, especially post-COVID. So that brings another layer of security that's required. In the past, of course, you go into your CPA, your taxpayer's office, and you conduct the business there, but it's not so much now. I'll say that our business has increased our online 100% virtual consultation process. It's probably gone up by at least 50% post COVID. Okay. And with that comes additional responsibility of securing the taxpayers' data. So I hope this has been useful. Once again, Michael Abbey, Enterprise Express Tax Systems. Give us a call anytime. We're here to serve you and secure your data as well. Bye.